Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Breath of the Wild. I figured I'd just kind of expedite things and start on the map, since I'm probably going to be doing that anyway. Last time we did a couple shrines in the Hebra Mountains, and this time you're going to notice I've got 4 pins put on my map. Now that isn't wishful thinking because I have a plan, and I know my plans have failed the last few videos, but here's what I'm thinking. You're going to notice that the shrine we stopped at last time, the Hia Miu shrine, is done. Now, I did that because it's a major test of strength. We've seen those already, they just eat time, so I'm figuring from now on I'm going to get to any shrine that I know is a major test of strength. If I know it's a major test of strength before I get to it, I'm just going to cut it out. So I'll get to the shrine, I will activate the shrine so I can fast travel back to it and do it, but I will not do it on screen, and I'm not going to do it in the middle of a video. I'm going to do them between recordings from now on. So that's my plan. A plan is a list of things that can go wrong, but that's my plan. This time we're basically just going to the pins that I put because that's more shrine cleanup, and I figure by the end of this episode, we will have finally completed everything in the Hebra region, which is a pretty tall order considering, I mean, a couple of episodes ago I was just saying, oh, we're like halfway done the shrines, and now we've actually got some pretty meaty progress on that. I think we have, how many do we have? Oh no, it doesn't say in here. You have to go to a loading screen for that. Maybe I'll show the loading screen on the way into this shrine. I think this shrine coming up will be our 70th. So that's pretty good. I mean, I'm not complaining about that. And if I'm going to start cutting out the major tests of strength, just showing the shrine and saying, all right, this will be done by the next episode, I tend to think it'll expedite things quite a bit. Because I know there are quite a few tests of strength, whether they're minor, major, whatever the other one is. Minor test of strength, modest test of strength is a middle of the road guy. Anyway, so right now we're actually heading, I should have probably said this before, but we're heading to this hot spring area. And the shrine in here is an actual shrine, there is an actual challenge here, so I figured we'd start with kind of a more difficult one and then end the episode with a more difficult one as well. The other ones we're getting to, one I know is a test of strength, the other I believe is a blessing. So either way, not too much in the way of challenge going on here, so, you know, it's just, we're cleaning up, we're doing good things. The way I see it, any progress is good progress, so why not? So this is, I believe I showed this area before, when you go up to Selmy's spot, you can just basically slide down the mountain, and that's all I'm doing right now. I'm just going to basically where Selmy's spot forces you to go anyway. So if you do the actual race at Selmy's spot, this is the finish line. And it's not even a race, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's just a time trial. But we have to go further down than this. So what did I do before? Maybe it is just easiest to keep going straight. Oh yeah, because this big ass air current exists. So you're gonna want to come here, get over to this air current, and that should take you over this rock wall to the area that we actually need to go. And this shrine is actually really cool. This is another example of a kind of cool location. Not as cool as the one in the last episode. I don't think I've seen anything as cool as that yet. Ooh, hello. What's the issue here? I don't see anything out of... Oh, of course I don't see anything out of place because there's a goddamn moose blocking it. Is the rock around here? If the rock is around here, I will do this now. Yeah, there's a rock. Let's move this a little quicker. There we go. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Nice. Let's not get mauled by a moose either, because that's no fun. Moose are actually terrifying creatures. Thanks, buddy. Like, in real life, moose are... they're the size of bloody tanks to begin with. Please stop. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to... Okay, you know what? Fine. Bye. Asshole. Yeah, in real life, moose are incredibly horrifying. I mean, they're not, like, scary, they will kill you, but, like, they could if they wanted to. Like, I'm speaking as, not that I live near a forest or anything, or, like, in wilderness, but, I mean, I'm Canadian, so I think I'm some authority on moose. Sort of. Even though I think Norway, was it Norway or Sweden? A Scandinavian country, it was Or maybe it was neither. Maybe I'm offending everybody and it was actually like Denmark or something. Some country in Scandinavia decided, hey, we want moose to be our thing now. Meanwhile, they've been Canada's thing for God knows how long. I'm not getting into the politics of bloody national animals. Wow. Look at me finding a bunch of Koroks today. Look at me go. Although I probably shouldn't be screwing around so much because I've got 4 shrines to do, so, let's not screw around anymore. So if you come down here, you'll find this, like, abandoned dock thing, complete with Octoroks. There it is. Look at that. I said you were gonna be here, and you showed up. You big, dumb ass. How did that not kill you? There we go. So you come over here, and you see the shrine. Like, you could, it's right here. But it's another case of where the shrine is not how you get to it. So to get to this shrine, I guess the hint is the dock. So you'll see a little boat over here, right? So all you really gotta do is cut this rope, and the boat will automatically start taking you where you need to go. Now, if I had a Korok leaf anymore, I would make this go faster, but because I don't have all day to spend for this thing to get all the way over there, I am just going to poor man's bridge. Because I am impatient, and I've got better things to do than wait for a slow-ass boat. Wouldn't it have been cool if they gave us like a jet ski kind of thing, or just permanent access to Sidon's, like... You know how you ride on Sidon to do the beginning of the Divine Beast? Yeah, that part. For fast swimming, anyway. I mean, I guess the Zora armor kind of gives you fast swimming. Where is this supposed to be taking me? Am I supposed to be going up here? This doesn't seem right. I don't remember doing this. I'm gonna go this way because I remember for sure I needed to go this way. But yeah, they should give us permanent access to Sidon when water is a concern. Because I feel like that would just make a lot of things a lot easier. So again, another rock formation over here you can blow up for the air current. And then you're gonna come over to this platform. And you can't... Well, you can sort of see it. That's kind of your hint. That's where you need to get to. Actually, if the weather clears up, I could see it, but it's just because of the snow that I can't. So what you want to do is come over here, blow up this rock formation, you get another current, which brings you up, and then much like the big bird, the Bird in the Mountains quest line, I think it was, that side quest where there was like a mountain cave that you had to go into because the top looked like a bird, and there... Some Rito Village quest line, whatever that was a while ago. You just kind of fly into this mountain cave. And if you come through this water... Come on, Link. You can do it. I believe in you. You can swim better than I can, anyway. You find the shrine. And just to prove that this is in fact the same shrine, I will kill these bastards first and get frozen. That was... I saw that coming from a mile away. Just to prove that this is, in fact, the shrine we were looking at before. Where is that crack in the wall? There it is. You can see the dock right out there. Now, physically, Link could fit through this, but we don't apply realism in the Zelda universe, so, yeah, he's just making it a lot harder for himself. He needed the exercise. You know, because he hasn't been running around Hyrule since he got woken up. Then again... I guess he would have to get a lot of exercise to rebuild muscle mass after 100 years. I'm ranting. I'm gonna meet you guys inside now. Look at me talking about rebuilding muscle mass when I have barely moved in the last 10 years. Steady thy heart. So this one I really don't understand what the theme is, if there is supposed to be a theme. Because normally there's some cohesive, like, here's what this shrine is about. This one, it just seems like, hey, here's a bunch of stuff. Do it. It's basically, this entire shrine, from what I've noticed, is like, I'm gonna make a reference to television, but I don't know if it's a widespread thing. The show Wipeout, it's like that. And if you don't know Wipeout MXC, but that's probably, less people probably know what MXC is than people who know what Wipeout is. Anyway, that thing's easy, just go when the spikes permit you to. And then we open up a wall, and we get to deal with this shit. I ain't thrilled. I mean, you could... Oh my god, how did I do that? That was like off to the side and everything. I'm gonna kill these guys. I don't think you necessarily have to. It just makes the next part a little easier if you do. Let's see if I can do it again. Oh, I suck. Let's see if I can do it targeting the right one. Ooh, I'm terrible. Screw it. Just going in for close range stuff. Could you stop doing the goddamn Skyrim mage thing, please? Did I just make a reference to my own video? That was pretty dumb. Anyway, one of 3 chests, I think. Don't quote me on that. I think 3 chests in the shrine. And it's actually useful. Actually, those will be really useful for later. See? Foreshadowing. One of the shrines we have to do, I think, unless I just cheesed it last time, will be aided by those. So keep them in mind. They are our friends for... It's a... what's the Mickey Mouse quote? It's a... surprise tool that... Oh my god, I forgot about you. Don't... You're giving me heart attacks, dude. Don't do that. I don't need this shit. I'm an old man. You'll also notice behind you there's some bombable walls. Break those. And you find chest number 2. This was actually the last chest I found in my practice file because I was a big dumb. And I didn't see the bombable walls that were literally placed right in front of me going up that ramp. I should really... every time I see a diamond, I keep thinking I should really upgrade my, my armor, but I keep forgetting to do it. And I guess actually upgrading my armor requires grinding for, ferocious horns. And I really don't want to do that because it's boring. I mean, it's not boring, it's just like, I could be doing anything else besides that. So why would I do that, right? Anyway, that's it. That's the entire shrine. It doesn't appear to have one cohesive theme, but whatever. I mean, it's fun. It's a challenge. How are you sitting? Oh, he's got him stacked. Look at him. What a unique boy. Unless he's not unique and there's another one like that. Are they all truly unique? The ones that aren't like test of strength or something? Oh, right. I said I was gonna let you guys watch a loading screen so we can see how many shrines we got. Let's do that. So we're on 70. So that was our 70th shrine. So we're not doing badly at all. Like, yes, there are still 120 in the game. I believe there's 120. So there are still a lot, but if I start cutting out the tests of strength, I know there are quite a few of those, and I know a lot of the shrines, well, not a lot, but I know a fair number are just blessings as well, so that stuff we'll have to do anyway, so it's not that bad. Anyway, the last shrines that we want to do are all pretty much arranged in a nice line. So what I'm going to do is go back up to Selmy's spot and just work our way down, basically. So I'll meet you guys back up at the top of the mountain. Alrighty. So the first one we have to do up here is a metric pain in the ass, but I just remembered I have something that's going to make it a lot easier. I have this. Huh. Look at me being prepared and not even meaning to be. Have I seriously not discovered Selmy's spot? Oh no, I have. It just pops up every time, doesn't it? Spoiler alert, you're gonna want those wood bundles. And you will see why literally momentarily. I'm gonna Rivali's Gale because screw this. There we go. So we have actually passed right by this shrine before. I came up here to do something, I forget what. But we have been up here before. I did walk right past it. I forget if I acknowledged that it was the... Oh, fuck. Alright, well... I'm just gonna fire arrow him because I do not want to deal with Wizrobes. They suck. Hey, buddy. Bye. That's so satisfying, honestly. They just explode into steam. It's just great. Now, if you didn't take those bundles of wood back at Selmy's spot, you do have a couple here that you can use. But basically, to get to this shrine, it's not really a challenge, it's just you need the patience of a saint. So, you need to melt these ice blocks, things? Icebergs? Why can't I hold that here? What is the problem? Was I too close? I was probably too close. Yeah, there we go. So what I do is I drop the wood, ignite, and I just let the wood do the work. It's irritating. This is going to take a long time. So what I'm going to do... Or should I force you to have this experience? You know what? I'm going to force you to have this experience with me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be mean. I ain't cutting this. Oh, wow. Why did that do so well? Hold on. No, don't hit the fire, you big dumbass. Oh. Okay, so fire weapons also just melt these. That's kind of cool. Oh, so that doesn't take long at all. Hi. I don't like you. You're gonna not do that. You're just gonna die now. On my practice file, this guy was a blue moblin, so I didn't really have anything to worry about. He's still on fire. Am I just gonna... There we go. What shall we do to him now? What just hit me? Did he just, like, ass slap me? Did he just... I think he slapped me with his ass right there. I can see no other explanation for what just happened. Okay, you're taking too long. You're irritating me. Boop. And boop. And is he dead? He's dead. Sweet. So. Oh, yeah. Another, another annoyance. Can I just shoot this? There we go. So, this shrine is also a test of strength. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate the shrine. When it's in this state, I'm not sure I've ever mentioned this before, actually. When you touch the shrine and it's half blue, half orange like this, you can still warp to it. Like, it's still a fast travel point. You don't have to have beaten the shrine to use it as a fast travel point. So I'm going to leave that as it is, and we're just going to go on to the next shrine because, yeah, screw doing test of strength. They take too long. So, next on our list is... down here at the bottom of this river. Please excuse the phone if you can hear it. I don't know that you can. Apparently the last time it was going off, you couldn't hear it, but I don't know. I felt like I could hear it very faintly in the background, but I really don't care. It's not strong enough to detract from the audio, so I don't know why I brought it up. So to get to this shrine, basically all I did was, this. I just leaped right off the mountain and just went. Now, you're going to know that you're close because you're going to see a... Well, actually, you can see it right over there. That river? That's actually where we're going. The shrine itself, this was another one where it's like... they hid the shrine just because they're assholes. They just decided, hey, we're not going to make this easy for you to find. And also, I feel like I don't do this one right. I feel like there's something you're supposed to do that I definitely don't do. So, to get to this shrine, you have to actually go into that little cave there, where the river is going through. I feel like you're supposed to use a raft or cut down a tree and stand on the log or something. But what I do is I just jump in. Now, this river, for some reason, is colder than any other water in the game, so it doesn't matter what equipment you're wearing. As soon as you jump in here, you're going to start taking damage. But if you have as many hearts as I do, or even near as many hearts as I do, you're going to be fine. Look at that. I didn't even boost through it. And oh my god. You know what? You know, I'm not going to acknowledge them. They are... I don't like them. I'm going to meet you guys inside. That just skyrocketed my blood pressure. And at the very least, this one is nice to you. Because you had to go through literal freezing water and probably give poor Link here hypothermia, it rewards you with money, and the shrine has no challenge to it. So at least that's good. I mean, I'll take that. Also, I should mention, I don't have a timer going again because I still haven't figured out my display issue here. So I don't know how long this video is actually gonna be. So forgive me if this is a longer video than usual, but I will meet you guys back outside. Now, I don't know... I don't know if this is going to be warranted. I had this last shrine ready to go in case, like, this episode was too short, but I honestly don't know what time we're at right now. The reason I brought that up in the shrine is because I don't know if this is going to be way too overkill doing this, but I'm going to go do this other shrine, provided I don't die right here, because it looks like I may. Come on, Link. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Look at you. Yes, I know I could have just, like, used one of those log... Why did I go into that menu? I know I could have used one of those logs right there to help me out, but I didn't, so, yeah. Anyway, last shrine we're going to, I think I'm going to enlist the help of oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Don't run into... You aren't the brightest horse, are you? Then again, your name is literally horse. I don't see how you could be intelligent enough to, really make a difference here. Did I just trap myself? I just trapped myself. You know what? Screw horse. I'm so dumb. I guess the reason... Yeah, the reason I didn't prepare well for that little jaunt there was because I didn't, in my practice file, I didn't come this way. I actually just jumped, I think, from the Hebra Tower, which is right there. So I think I skipped that entire thing. But if you come right down here into the, what is this thing called? Tanagar Canyon. That's what it is. If you drop right about here, you'll see a shrine. Don't take fall damage. Don't die. I mean, I have Mifa's Grace and Daruk's Protection, so I would have been okay either way. Welcome to Dunba Taag Shrine. This is the, like, weirdest location for a shrine. It's somewhat hidden if you're up there. But if you're down here, you literally could not miss this. If you're just coming through this canyon, like, how could you not see this? So it's like they half-assed hiding it from above, but if you're on this level anyway, it's just like, okay, here you go. Which I guess that sort of makes sense. It incentivizes you to actually come down here and explore a little bit. Anyway, I'll meet you guys inside, and, that was it. Commentary game strong today. Build and release. This shrine is actually really easy. It's not like insultingly easy or anything, but it's not going to give you a hard time. Freeze that. The ball does not do at all what you wanted it to do, so you unfreeze it, realizing that you've screwed up, and now you have to wait a little bit for your stasis to recharge. You stop this thing a little less steep of an angle, like that probably, and it doesn't push the button all the way? There you go. What the hell happened there? Was it just not going fast enough? But then why was the second one going fast enough to... I'm not gonna... I'm trying to apply logic to the Zelda universe again. So, first chest in here out of 2, or is it 3? I don't recall. Either way, what I did here, this is where your bomb arrows are going to be useful, by the way. I took a multi-firing bow and just did this. And somehow that worked. Somehow that pushed the button. What you're supposed to actually do is use these barrels, bring them over here, or bring one of them over here, stasis it, whack the shit out of it, and then release it so that it hits the button. I don't know if they intended it so that you could cheese that with bomb arrows, but that's what I did, and it worked, so I'm not gonna complain too much. Why am I always full on bows? Stop doing this. Just drop one of these. They're bad. I better not be full on weapons too, because if I remember right, the other chest in here is a Great Thunderblade? I'm gonna go with Great Thunderblade, and we're gonna see if I was right. We'll see if my memory isn't crap. So coming down here, this challenge is... Well, okay, I just used the wrong word. I said it's a challenge when it really isn't. All you need to do is bring the ball over here, stasis, actually have a sword out, whack it a few times. I think 4 is enough, honestly. You don't need to use a sword either, but you don't need to go completely batshit on this thing. Just enough to get it, yep, I overshot it. Just enough to get it onto this switch. Which, once you get it over here, you can't, like, overshoot and screw yourself out of it. Because that ramp is there, you can just push it right back down. Great Thunderblade. And I'm not full on weapons. Cool. So I was right, and I was prepared. Goddamn, I know how to create experiences that don't suck. Why is my commentary so bad right now? Okay, last challenge in here actually was that was all the chests. Cool. So last challenge, plop this barrel boy down, stasis it, and go completely apeshit on it. Just full charge if you possibly can, and of course I can't because Master Sword decides to screw off on me at the last possible second. Boom! Hits that rock slate thing, pushes it down, which hits the button that's there, and you're good to go. That's it. That's the entire shrine. So it requires some thinking, but again, not too bad. None of these shrines are overly bad. The most complicated ones I can think of are the ones in the desert. And those ones are just a whole other breed of cruel because you have to deal with electric currents and that kind of crap. Also, I like how he's got his hands over his head, guarding his head, because he knows you're going to be throwing shit around in his shrine and he's just given up. He's like, I know I'm going to get injured here. So, I mean, I guess Chitka monks can't wear helmets, so he's just mitigating as much damage as he can by duck and covering, basically. And with that, my friends, this one doesn't even really count as Hebra region, I don't think. My phone's going off, I apologize. With that, we've actually done every shrine in the Hebra Mountains area, as well as the Tabantha area. I don't think there's another one over here. There are still some down in this area. I think there's probably 4 or 5. And I guess we could do that in the next episode, but I honestly haven't given much thought to what we're going to do since we've cleared this off. My main concern was just getting the Hebra region cleared out. So I guess next time... Let's do something significant next time. I think maybe what we'll do, and don't hold me to this because I might change my mind, but I think we might go here. Because there's a whole thing that's over there with electricity and a bunch of fun stuff, and basically I'm thinking I'll die, but we'll see. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.